Hey guys, it's GameNet here with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be going over my top tier anime list, and let's get into it. So number one, High School Dead. High School Dead is pretty ecchi in the way that um, most of the female cast have, how do I say this, enhanced breasts, and it's a pretty good story. Just the boob shots are practically in every episode, multiple in different episodes that kind of distract you from the plot. But I think I'd put it at maybe D, yeah, than My Hero Academia. To be honest, all four seasons that are out right now are pretty good. My favorite has to be season. What was it? Yeah, I'd probably say season 4 because Overhaul was a really well done villain. I'd just put it at A tier because the characters are pretty good. One of my favorite is Toga from the villain's team, which she has the ability, if she has blood, she can turn into whoever, excuse me, whoever the hero or whoever she wants to turn into is. Then Scum's Wish. This is a pretty good anime where it could be pretty weird if you get into it about how, I don't remember her name off the top of my head because I haven't seen it in a while, but she likes this teacher that she's known forever and um calls him brother, if I remember correctly. And she likes him and she gets with this guy, and she's like, because she finds out that he likes another teacher too, and he's like, maybe if we pretend that we're the person that we're like, we can like kiss and stuff. I don't remember exactly. It's been like a good year since I've seen it, but I think it's C tier. It's pretty good. Really underrated though. Death Note, A tier. A tier. It's not. It's not like deserving. It's not deserving of S tier because it lasts like the rest of the season after like the first part where it could have been done but it wasn't done. That's why I'm keeping it at A tier instead of S because it dropped off when Nier and Mello came in after L died. So that's gonna just keep on at A tier. Attack on Titan. Um, I'll keep that at B tier. The first season was really good. Second season was pretty good. Then third season was really good towards the end of the show, with Levi going ham on Kenny's men and just how they defeated the Colossal Titan, and Rainier, the Armored Titan, got away with the Beast Titan, leaving it open to the fourth season that's going to come out hopefully this year, which I'm excited for. Doctor Stone, S tier. I really enjoyed the OPs for this, the character development from Senku and the town of how they did science, and from what I saw, like I was watching videos about if the science was accurate, and most of the videos, like of a engineer, he was saying that the science was accurate even when he was making his Senku's cola, which you need carbon dioxide with water, then you gotta put like lime in it and different other things, which he personally said was really accurate. Which he had the carbon dioxide there that he needed for the water, and I really thought it was a good show. I'm waiting for the second season. Sword Art Online. I'd put that as C tier. I'm counting all the other seasons of the TV show if they have multiple seasons, which the first season, amazing, amazing. Second season dropped off. Third season, I watched like the first 3 episodes, wasn't really into it, but the main reason it's not going below C tier is because the OP for the first season, amazing. Crossing Field and Ignite are really good OPs. Um, I think this one, yes, this one was Science Fell in Love, and I try to prove it. F tier. The beginning of the show was really good, and sorry for that. The beginning of the show was really good, but then towards the end of the show, it really dropped off, and I didn't really like the ending of the show, which broke it for me. Even though like I spent 4 hours of my life like watching it just to have complete shit for an ending. Beastars. That's a high A tier because I believe that the characters are really good. Like Legacy, fuck, what's her name? I'm trying to remember at the top of my head. I don't remember because I haven't seen it in like a good like 3 months since it came out on Netflix. But I thought it was really good with how it showed Legacy giving his development towards not letting his carnivore side out with the blood that he could smell, and OP was really good too, like the musical elements of it with like the instruments in the background was really good with how they did the I think it was stop motion for the OP, which I thought was really interesting. And I recently started reading the manga for this, like I did for Doctor Stone, but I thought it was really good, so that's a high A tier. Domestic Girlfriend, S tier, S tier. I believe Domestic Girlfriend's really good. I saw it like last week, and I watched it all one night, and I cried like a bitch. I did. It was really good how they developed Natsuo into the character where he actually felt comfortable with like dating Hina, his quote quote not quote quote but his stepsister, and the the breakdown of that character was really compelling and really heartfelt because I felt for him because as the show went on, I felt for the characters too, like how Ryu liked Natsuo, Natsuo liked Hina, and like Ryu just wanted to make him happy and be with him. But towards the end of the show, I guess she won overall against Hina because of what happened. But that's the highest tier. And if you haven't seen that anime, I really recommend that you do. If you check over there, I got a poster of Domestic Girlfriend over there too, which kind of explains how much I liked it. I think that's good for my webcam. Let me go check. Yeah. Alright. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super Z. I'll put that at a high B tier. That anime was really good. Super was pretty good. I just felt like at points it was really long and it was taking too long to develop stuff. Like I like the tournament with the Universe 6 and others towards the end when he went Ultra Instinct. I was alright with that. Just training with like Beerus and Whis, like I felt like took way too long than what it should have, and the only thing that's not going below B tier is because of the Frieza saga and Z and Z Kai because that's my all-time favorite saga of all time because Frieza is one of my favorite villains in like Dragon Ball ever. Second is probably Majin Buu, but alright. So next, High School DxD. Um, I'll keep High School DxD at an E tier because I enjoyed the plot with Isahiro, Rias Gremory, and all the others of the club. I don't remember what the club's called, but this show is really overwhelmed with its gratuitous nudity, and I don't mind it personally, but I understand how some people could just at points it kind of felt like over the top, like on where they put it. Like in tense situations, like they'd just bring out Reese's boobs, and like it just felt out of place personally. But it was a pretty good anime. Still waiting on the new season. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'll put that at a high A tier because personally I really like JoJo. I'm a huge fan. I'm reading Stone Ocean at the moment. I really enjoyed Diamond is Unbreakable and Golden Wind with Giorno and Josuke. I really enjoyed the characters throughout all five parts, how each one of them developed during the part to the person who cares and like goes for what they strive for, like peace, and how Giorno wanted a safe gangster passione. But let's just keep it at that. I'll I'll give Tokyo Ghoul a B because First and second season, really good. OPs are really good for both of them. I prefer the second OP more than the first, but I understand why people like the first OP really well. But third season, like I'm watching right now because I started watching it when it aired, and I don't know, just something about it. How Ken Kaneki was like in what's his name? I don't remember, but like I felt like it was weird by the first episode. I'm like, I might not like this, so I just stopped, and I'm finally getting back to it right now. But like it's okay. It's kind of going slow for me, but I'm not hating it. Erased, S tier. Yeah, S tier. I believe Erased is a really good anime and how they do the mystery element of it, how and the detective element with how the main character has this ability where if something bad's gonna happen, he has the ability to, not the ability, but he instantly gets transported back like a few minutes before so he can find what he's got to save and what he's got to do. And I thought it was interesting where the main antagonist kills his mother, and then he finds out, and people think it's him, and he gets transported all the way back to like 13 years ago when killing started happening in his town. And I really enjoyed that part, but the ending was complete shit. Like, I read the manga. The manga made more sense to the ending than the actual anime did adapting to it, which is kind of disappointing. Parasite, I'll keep that at a pretty high A tier. It's a really good anime, which there's this parasitic things called parasites, which take over humans' brain and takes complete control of them. As the word parasite means, like leeching off them. And the only thing that they can eat are humans, so they kill humans to um, stay alive. And Shinichi Izumi is is our protagonist, where a parasite tries to infect him, but he cuts it off um, right at his right arm. If I remember, I think it's his right arm. Is it? Yeah, it's his right arm. And he has to fight parasites to protect the people that he loves after a dramatic thing happens in his family, and it's really good. The soundtrack of it's really good, just like how I enjoy the soundtrack for most of the S tiers and some of the A tiers. But last one, Your Lie in April, S tier, S tier. What's that? No, was that they got S tier? I believe the show's really good with um fuck, I haven't seen this show in like a year. What is his name? Arima, Kosei Arima, is practically an old musician who can't really hear his music anymore after getting beat by his mom and his mom dying, which he's a pianist, and the only way for him to get back into playing piano is through um Kaori, which is a girl who is sick and breaks your heart towards the end of the show. It does. Um, but there's like somewhat of a love triangle with Kaori saying that he likes Watari, or saying that she likes Watari, and oh, what's her name? The other friend of Arima liking him. I don't remember at the top of my head. But the anime is really good. I recommend that you haven't see if you see it, if you haven't already. It's really good. The soundtrack's really good. The way that they show playing piano, like as intense as it can be, is really good. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to tell me your top anime tier list, go comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and press that notification button so you know when I upload a video or go live streaming. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.